Hey guys, this is Daniel from Obsessed Garage and welcome to OG Academy. Today we're going to be showing you how to modify your Detail Factory wheel brush to what we feel is the most functional way in using it. So this modification involves using a Detail Factory handle with a Microfiber Madness Incredibrush cover. Now the reason we've done this sort of hybrid combination is that on the Incredibrush that you normally buy assembled like this, we found the handle to be a little too flexible. So in our testing, we found out that while this handle is actually much more sturdy, we can actually use this cover with minimal modification, and not only that, but also provides a more snug fit for the cover. So this will involve trimming down the foam material inside of the Detail Factory brush. Do note, being that the Detail Factory brush has a thicker handle on it, this might not work with certain wheel or brake configurations. It all depends on how much clearance you have between your brake caliper and your wheel. So these are the items that you're going to need. First of all, you're going to need a Detail Factory wheel brush. It does come with two covers. You're going to need an Incredibrush cover from Microfiber Madness. You're going to need a tape measure, a utility knife, a Sharpie or something to mark with, and a pair of shears, or also cutting pliers will work as well. So here we have one that's already been modified. So let me just remove here the cover. Set this aside. As you can see, this is going to be the foam material that we're going to be trimming. You want to start off with about 2 inches of trimming to get you started, to make sure it's a nice snug fit. So let's take our new foam pad here, set this aside. We're going to take our tape measure and we're going to measure 2 inches from the top. And then what we can do here is we'll grab our Sharpie and we're going to mark 2 inches. Now the best way to do the next step is to grab a utility knife, and then what we're going to do is right where we mark the 2 inches, we're going to start cutting an outline around the foam, and that way we can start getting a groove started. So let me start here. All right. Okay. And then what you do is you kind of have to pull on it and it will separate. As you can see, now you're left with the plastic piece that was inside of usually this foam pad. So the next step is to take your cutting pliers, or in this case, we have a pair of shears, and we're just going to snip off this end to make it flush with the rest of the foam. The plastic piece can be a little bit hard, so you might need a good amount of force to cut, but once it's cut, you're gonna be left with this final product here. The next step is we wanna take our Incredibrush cover, and we want to make sure it fits in perfectly. So we're going to do a test fit here. One thing to note is that the hole or the opening for these brushes are kind of small, so you do have to kind of work your way in there, but it will work after a little bit of consistency. And there you go. The goal here is to not have the foam pad showing like this. If you put on your cover and let's say it stops there and you see a little bit, then what you want to do is remove the cover and continue trimming a little bit more and test fitting until you can see the cover as so. The other reason as well that we do it that way is if we put the cover all the way through, it will actually grab onto the back of that foam piece and it's going to make it a very snug fit, so you have no chance of it falling off or sliding off during your wheel cleaning. And you're all set. You're ready to use your upgraded Detail Factory brush. This offers best of both worlds when it comes to not only the handle, but also the cover. And remember, this is just one of the tools that should be part of your wheel detailing arsenal. This is more of a complement, but like we've mentioned, we feel that this is the perfect modification and upgrade to make this brush not only more functional, but also better to maneuver in certain scenarios. Be sure to check out the links below. It will link all the products that we have here today to perform this modification. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to us at support@Obsessed Garage.